So we'll see if this works. I went in and got the camera, got it set up on the tripod, and come back out to start taking this motor apart. Turned the camera on, said the card was full. Went back in the house, got the other card, come out, card was full. So this will be the third attempt to try and make a video. Trying to get the this thing tore down to pull it. Ryan working midnights, trying to get some sleep in there. He's working a lot of overtime. He's kind of putting his money away for to buy some property, and I think he's looking into building a log home. So anyway, I can see right now this isn't going to work because the camera's in the way of the toolbox. Let me shut this off and move it to the other side of the car. Bring it back in a second. Okay, let's see if that works. I think it's taping. So anyway, I thought I'd come out here and try to make a video and try to get the front of this tore down so we can start pulling this engine. I started to check the valves on the other one over there, and noticed we haven't bought a harmonic balancer for it yet, and I can't find the green wheel. Ryan said it was junk anyway, and we need to get another one, so probably be picking one of those up. Anyway, I don't really care for these brackets. They flex a lot, and sometimes they'll cause the fan belt to come off. So I'll probably go with the regular GM style bracket on this. And we get another bolt right there when you know it. And looks like I'm going to have to move the camera over to get to it. And bring you guys back. Let's see how this is going to go. I don't know how much of this it's going to pick up and how much it's not. But try to talk a little bit louder so you guys can hear me. So, I really don't like the way they put these brackets on this. There's the alternator. I want you to see how that come off there. So I was trying to think. Last night, Ryan and I were talking about the 53 Ford that he's got out there, and him wanting to build a motor on that. And I believe it's got a 302 in it now. And, that was pretty good motor. He's asking me about the 351s, and I had forgotten. I know back in the day, I knew there's 351 Cleveland and 351 Windsor. I know growing up, my dad had both. and both were good motors. You know, an everyday car. You know, I can't think of one time either motor let him down. And I know I saw the 351 Cleveland and Windsor head set side by side. The difference is there's a visible difference between the intake and exhaust ports on them. I mean, you can see the difference, but I've forgotten now which one's which. That's what he was asking me last night, if he thought he'd be worth going to a 351 rather than the 302 that he's got in there now. I'll get a sip of coffee here. And I couldn't remember which was which. Get this belt off of here. This radiator's full of water. It's a good way to ruin a motor if this one wasn't junk anyway. I don't know what he's going to use off of this and what he's not, but I'll take that pulley off next. Probably be better to use air ratchet to do this, but really don't have anything else to do, so it really doesn't matter. Need something to hold that. This belt back on and try to do it. I'll just take the water pump off with it. So I don't know if he's gonna build that motor that's in it, or what he's gonna do. So, he's talking about buying a crate motor for the Camaro, so I don't know whether he's gonna do that or what. Better start making up his mind. Doesn't look like mine's gonna, the El Camino's gonna get in here anytime soon from the looks of it. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was trying to think, it's kind of weird. My dad worked for General Motors for 35 years and drove Fords. Last 5 or 10 years he drove GMs. So see what size that is. I'll bring you guys back and I'll get more of this tore down. Hey, I just thought I'd show you guys what I call bubberizing your motor. You know, you have to block your heater core off. You know, that's just standard issue bubba there, man. I mean, who needs heat, right? The other thing that pissed me off is I took and rewired this whole engine compartment. I had the brand new wiring run right alongside the old stuff. So all you had to do is hook up the new stuff. That's where I left off. Oh, Bubba had to go with what he knew. He had to wire in the old stuff again, which means everything I did was for nothing. Yeah, that's my rant for today. I'll bring you guys back and I get the rest of this took apart. Well, I don't know where the tools in the garage are anymore. I don't know where those sockets are, so I guess I can finish pulling the power steering pump and the carb distributor. And I'm gonna have to wait and ask Rye where those sockets are, because and I don't know what that is. It's like a Torx maybe, I don't know. Anyway, bring you guys back and I got a little more done. Okay, so looks like I have to get with him on those intake bolts, and looks like the exhaust and the tranny bolts, and be ready to yank this thing. One thing I did, I had the drive shaft cut and balanced in this for the it's got a long tail 350. They're more, you can find those easier than you can the short tails. What it did was give me a couple of options. I can either go with a turbo 400 or a 4-speed automatic. This drive shaft will fit, so that's why I had that cut and balanced. So I'll wait for him to get up and find out where the rest of my tools are. This is what I meant with the baggies. You just kind of keep your shit in order so you know where it's at. I don't know if he's going to use one of these carburetors or go with an Edelbrock or Quadrajet. Don't know yet. I guess these both work, but probably on a new motor probably ought to go back through them anyway. I don't know. See what he's got in mind, and I'll bring you guys back when there's something else. Thanks, and see you on the next one. Do a quick update on the railroad and stick it on the end of this video. This is the gas station I'm working on. I just started getting the white on it, and I'll get the decals and stuff put on for the gas station. And I've got a short clip I did when it was still yellow. I just set the pumps and stuff up around it, so I'll put that on here so you can see that. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. I should have sprayed this, and I didn't. I brushed it on, so I don't know if the paint's going to work on that or not. I don't know what the clear will do with it being plastic or resin. I got the people for the engine house, so I can start working on the interior. Got the air compressors there, and a couple toolboxes for the inside on the pad there where they work on the engines. And also finally got the flocking material for the ground covering, so I can start on that. And got ballast over here for the engine shop, so I can start working on the ground covering, and hopefully this will start looking a little more realistic. Alright guys, thanks for watching, commenting. I'll catch you on the next one.
But Bernie doesn't think that's a bargain. Coming up. Better than it looks. Or on the other hand, maybe not. The closest can go.
is the new wallet. No, really, you can now use your Capital One card with Apple Pay to buy this, that, or you care to use. All from your iPhone 6 instantly. It's easy. Honestly, it's pretty awesome. And when you have the Capital One wallet app, you can keep track of all your purchases. See what I mean?
You ain't up here all the way yet. Okay. Yeah, my daughter picked up a new puppy, so we're puppy sitting while she's at work. And if you guys remember Mika, the German Shepherd, she took her back, and she's out at her house, but the puppy needs to be watched, we'll say. So, yeah, I'm puppy sitting today. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a minute.